Thank you for joining today's podcast. I'm joined by my awesome co-host CJ Cabrera and Renika Wood. Today we are very, very grateful to have the amazing KayyG here. She's an Ostomy Fitness Model, and she's here to tell us her story. And we're happy to have you here. So how you doing this morning, KayyG?
Awesome, thank you. I'm glad to be here. I'm doing very well, blessed, and just feeling great. You know, life has big blessings for me right now.
Awesome. Well, if you could do me a favor and tell the people out there and a little about yourself and and your IBD story.
Yeah, absolutely. So, hey, KayyG. Go by KayyG, by the way.
All right, that's cool. All right, KayyG.
So I got diagnosed with Crohn's when I was 16 years old. I believe it was 2009. To be honest, you know, when me being at that age, I was an athlete, a student athlete, high school, and I was pretty healthy. So I was pretty confused as to like why I was having these type of symptoms I was having symptoms like, you know, the main how can you call it, like the safe way to say it so it's not, but the diarrhea, you know, the pains, the piercing pains, you know, the vomiting and things like that. And I was experiencing that so much, and then that's when, you know, my mom finally was like, okay, something really is going on. Let's go see what's going on. And it didn't take long for the doctor to know that it was Crohn's. But to be honest with you, I think that I have this natural way of just looking at what do we have to do so we can move on to the next step type of mindset. So I never really just looked at it like I was a victim or like I'm just in this, like I have a disease type of thing. I just looked at it as I'm experiencing pain. What do we need to do so I can't feel the pain so I could go ahead and continue to play sports? Because I was out of basketball. You know, I couldn't play ball for the year. I played softball. I couldn't play that. So that's really where it took its toll on me. It's just a adverse effect of my normal life, not so much of the pain that we deal with. But growing within or having Crohn's, you know, because it has its steps, it has its levels, you know, when it comes to Crohn's. And at first it was pretty aggressive, but I think after time it got more aggressive, you know, going through different medications. I went through like Renika, Humira, what is that called? Cimzia or something. Activia. I went through so many of the pain, so many different, and it's crazy to think about it back then because I was young. You know, when I look at a 16, 17-year-old right now, it's like, wow. But
it's amazing.
It's really amazing to be able to know that you could go through something like that and come out of it. And really the biggest thing for me was to have a lot of friends, good friends in my family there, who definitely took care of me 100%. Like I'm talking, I still came out of school with AIDS, you know, even though I had to miss half of the school year because my friends would bring me my classwork and make sure it was getting back to my teachers.
Awesome.
Oh, you know, so, and then when it came back to sports and stuff, I was always still a part of the team. So just having that community of people around me who love me and they're, you know, that really helped me continue to push the needle forward.
There's so many people who don't have anybody and they feel so isolated and so alone that they don't know what to do with themselves.
Yeah. And my heart goes out to people like that because I could see where it could be very hard to go through because, man,
especially
when you
during
go
this
through
quarantine.
Oh yeah, for sure. Loved ones is much appreciated. But you know, as far as Crohn's disease go, the pain that comes with it and the surgeries, Crohn's disease, IBD period, it gets very detailed. And when people look at it, you see the outside of it, maybe the result of it, but it's the doctors that you have to go to all the time. It's all the needles, it's the surgeries, it's the not knowings, it's everything that happens because of it. So to have people around you that's there to help you out, that really got me through.
That's awesome. You said KayyG, right? KayyG, you say right?
KayyG, yeah.
That's awesome. You know, when you mentioned about you being such a young individual, and then a lot of individuals that young are not that mature to understand this kind of thing. You have friends that understood you and helped you out. A lot of kids now are committing suicide due to not wanting to have these diagnoses, or there are just isolated and significant depression. We probably had bouts of depression before, and anxiety, but to stay in those components and to be able to not get out of it and then want to do self-harm is very big in this IBD community. And you're right, Crohn's and IBD is a very pinpoint type of diagnosis. Not like just like, oh my God, it's Crohn's. No, but what kind of Crohn's do you have? What is the requirement for you?
Right.
Do you have perianal Crohn's? Is it over in this? Is it this quadrant, the left? Like, you can be very specific.
Everybody's Crohn's is different.
Yeah, very different. Everybody's colitis is different. So that's a very big stand that I'm hearing you say. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so
I wanted to ask about I wanted to add on about the kids and how kids are assholes. I'm just being honest. They bully kids all the time. Some people take it as roasting, others take it as bullying. But I think it was like last year there was a kid with an ostomy who got bullied and committed suicide. Like that is really, really sad. It broke my heart. It really did.
That is very sad.
It's really nice to hear that you actually had people who understood you and had that support around you.
Right. I mean, that's part of the reason I'm on Instagram is this. Yeah. Because I mean, the average person doesn't know anybody in their own family or any of their friends or anything that has IBD and stuff. And so you kind of have to really look and find people to, that are kind of going with what you're going through, because it can be very isolating and stuff. And so, but people like that, I wish that kid, knew that, that reflects a lot more on that person, that bully, than it does on them, type
And to touch on that, for anybody who's watching, who feels like, who's in that standpoint or that position, I would say, for me, it takes you have to be 100% comfortable with yourself. And because I have no choice but to be that, because I have it in my head that, as long as I'm comfortable with myself, I know exactly what's going on with myself and I come to terms with it. There's absolutely no power that I'm going to give to anybody to make me feel less than, So for those people who are feeling lonely, try to get you a support group or some people who you could communicate with, but it goes deeper. You go deeper than your disease or your diagnosis. So own it for your story is your story, and live through it, and just, value who you are as a person. And I think more people will respect you than try to tear you down from that. And that's how I approach it.
I would definitely just totally own it and embrace who you are, because I mean that because if you're have any kind of shame or embarrassment about this kind of stuff, people can use that as leverage on you and and bully you and all those kind of things, but you're like I have diarrhea every day, and so I mean, like, well, what can you really say? Is what it is. Is what it is. Type thing.
It's amazing because we're talking about a lot of the body positivity thing moving going on, and the fact that a lot of individuals do have that I'm gonna say that lack of confidence in themselves who have IBD, like they're being judged always, the stigma associated with it, because a lot of people who know about it can be ignorant to the fact of what's going on. Even my own journey, I had to make sure I became comfortable with me sharing when I was comfortable, not me being forced, but when I felt comfortable. When I felt comfortable, you can't tell me you can't tell me nothing. I know how I feel, and can't no one make me feel bad about myself. Because in my mind, you don't know what I've been through, therefore you can't hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Right. But don't think about it. I think about it, but it's kind of more like you have to build yourself up to that level. I noticed that you are an ostomy model.
Yeah.
How'd you get? I'm curious. How'd you get into doing that?
So basically, how can I say it? So growing up, again, I've always been an athlete. I've always been into fitness, and I wish I knew back then what I know now about what you could do when you really are into that stuff. But I just kind of honed in. Like, I used to be overweight. I got really big. Of course, with Crohn's, you have to start taking the prednisone and things like that. Yeah. So I went through all of that, and then you know, through life, when you after high school, and then you're not playing the same way you used to play, and then so life happened.
Right.
And I got really big, but I know that my mind didn't match my weight.
Okay.
And it was very uncomfortable for me to be like that. And so I self-taught myself what it meant to be healthy, and what it meant to put the right things in your body and everything. And so when I started losing weight and seeing how I felt about that, I started developing this mindset of just being motivational and inspiring. And it comes from me having to consume those things for me to push through that, right? So once you're doing that and you're listening to all these empowering people and influencers, and like you're consuming yourself with just trying to get better, that's when I found, why can't I be a model? Why can't I be a fitness model? I wanna compete. I wanna be an athlete, you know. And you know, after high school and college, what else can you do? You can't go in nobody's league. So that's why I'm at now. I want to join a bodybuilding contest spring 2021. I will be in a bodybuilding contest.
I support it. I support it.
We there.
Your number one supporter right here.
Yes.
Number one supporter. I got you.
We all support you. So
yes, thank you.
That's awesome. That's an awesome goal. That's an awesome goal.
Yes.
So
I had a dream to.
I mean, yeah. So yes. Well, what? Yeah. Go ahead, CJ.
Oh, I was gonna say that when I first was getting diagnosed, or before I got diagnosed, I was bulking, and I wanted to bulk up to like 180, but realistically 170. I'm a small dude. I'm about 5'7". Right now, I'm 125, but because of UC. But during the time I was bulking up to 160, I made it. And then right there, I was like, I was getting into bodybuilding. I was like, I think I could do this with UC if I can maintain this weight. But then after being diagnosed, it slowly started to go down, and I had to like give up on that weight because, you know, right now I don't have UC under control. But once I can get it under control, like my dream is to, you know, do at least one competition of bodybuilding.
You can do it, CJ. You are. Yeah, you are. Might do that. One may come 10. Might you and KayyG in the same place. Like y'all one side, one the side. You never know.
Just one, man. But that's why I support you fully, man. Real talk.
That's
my dream's your dream.
Thank you. I'm just trying to make a movement, you know. It goes beyond bodybuilding, you know. There's a lot more things that I want to go into, but I just want to. Health is so vital when it comes to, you know, just your normal everyday life, but especially when you're dealing with IBD. Like it could fluctuate so much, especially like in your case, you don't have it under control. So what do? You know, to me, I feel like your diet, what you consume both mentally and in your food, matters a lot. And so because I've gravitated to that so much, like I like that's literally my motto of life. That's why I want to do that, and that's why fitness athlete, Ostomy Fitness Athlete is where I'm going with it.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's super awesome.
That is.
And, I mean, it's not like we're seeing you on magazines soon, type thing. So
yeah,
right,
pray
right,
for
you
me.
know, right.
Seriously, that's true though, because a lot of people. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jordan. I'm sorry. We so excited over here.
Oh, I know, right? And so I mean, so yes. I'm curious. You know, I mean, so just for the people out, just for you know, anybody listening that, you know, that has, you know, IBD and is thinking about doing, you know, sports or anything. Yeah, just if there's any advice, you're saying that, you know, man, you know, I wish I had, you know now what I knew then, or whatever, or knew then what I know now. I forgot the thing, but the idea is, like, you know, if you could, you know, speak to people out there, you know, about just some advice, you know, living with IBD and trying to do this fitness movement of yours.
Yeah, the first thing I would say is educate yourself. You know, at the end of the day, you got to learn your body and know what your body wants. And then you got to know what's out there to help with that. So when it comes to the fitness world, like, macros is always going to be number one. Just knowing what energy sources you're putting in your body, and knowing, you know, the micronutrients you need to put in your body, and knowing like the type of workouts you need to be doing that helps you and it's specific to you, goes a long way. I think just educating yourself and doing trial and error would get you there, because after so many times you'll start saying, does it work? Am I too tired? You know, do I need to do more? Yeah, you got to put yourself in that position to learn. And then once you learn and you find what you like, then you start building off of that. Then you start stepping into different parts of fitness that you probably wouldn't think about had you just sat there and said, I just don't know.
A lot of people don't even want to try it. They just give up right there because it's all too complicated.
It's complicated. The complicated part is taking the step.
Exactly. That
people
first
think
step.
about it and they spin their wheels. They think about it, and they don't do anything. Just take the first step, because really, honestly, it's not the action that's hard. That's what I found. It's really the thinking and just like processing to that action is the hard part.
Exactly.
I like
get over that. Yeah, get over that. Yeah.
The action is the thinking. That makes a lot of sense, because people would psych themselves out about going to work out.
Oh yeah.
Got to put these clothes on. Oh my God, I gotta go. Got to drive over here. Oh my God, I gotta do this, do that. People say, well, you know, like I go tomorrow. I go tomorrow. Right. I never get here.
Yeah. No, you gotta educate yourself. That a lot of that comes with gym intimidation too. I think a lot of people have when they're not used to the gym or not know what to do. They just fall back, and then they give themselves all those excuses. You know, but another thing that I would definitely say is write down your 24 hours. That way you could pinpoint exactly where you could pocket and dedicate yourself to learning or doing that goal. So
that's a good idea.
Yeah, write down your 24 hours, and that way you're not just thinking about it all the time and it never happens. Like, it's there. Write it down.
Yeah.
Look at you, giving us some gems, dropping gems for the world today.
right. You know, so you're saying, like, you know, your whole 24, like, you know, the time you're sleeping, time you're eating, all that kind of stuff, right?
Everything. Yep.
Cool. Gotcha. Cool.
Literally.
You know, I'm on the other end of the spectrum with Jordan and with CJ in regards to like the weight thing. My weight has never been stable. I've always been a plus size lady all my life. I know how to lose weight. I know how to gain weight. I know how to stay at a certain weight. But I'm getting older, and I have learned that my diet, what I'm doing now, is set me up for the next 5 years of my life, basically at the day I am now. So I'm trying to learn how to become more mindful of what I eat, because, you know, with Crohn's, I got to make sure I can't eat this, I can't eat that, because my stomach has its own problems of its own. But when I saw your post, I was like, oh my God, how did she do? I want to do that, because I always had a dream. My goal, y'all, I want to get to 180 pounds now. I'm trying to say that though, but yeah. I get to 180.
You gonna get there, girl. You gonna
get to 180, like, you know, and talk to me. I don't know you. I don't know nobody. I'm just joking. No, because it's like my weight always beats me. I can be academically gifted. I can be personable, communication, but my weight always beat me. And me having Crohn's, now I'm on this prednisone, like you said before.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out how to keep my mind on a uniform thinking about positive, like I said before, versus let my mind have me in a negative state of not saying, well, prednisone can have you gain weight, so don't work out today. But I still should work out anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that was very encouraging what you just said about that, about the mindset.
Yeah. So for you, I would suggest, like, at the end of the day, when you're working out, you're doing it because your body just needs it. We're active individuals. So take especially on prednisone, when you know it's something that is going to have an adverse effect of what you want, right? Yeah. So I would say train your mind to just get used to working out. Get used to getting in the gym. Learn what to do while you're in the gym, and not think about losing weight, because that will
focus on getting stronger.
Yeah, getting stronger, getting mentally stronger and physically stronger. And then once you're off of prednisone, your body will bounce back.
Okay.
And then you'll be there with it. So don't force yourself thinking like, you know, I'm doing all of this, I got to do all this, but I know I'm still gonna gain weight. I am gaining weight. Like, it's just the mirror. Not, you know, don't think about it. Think about like, I'm doing this because like as a human being, I gotta be active,
right?
You know, and let me just use this time to learn and get my body used to it.
Definitely. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a question for you. Do you have any diet restrictions with your diabetes?
Right now, to be honest, I do not. I don't. I notice I can't, my stomach hurts different if I overeat. If I like really overeat, like it really hurts. But I'm not really I'm not really experiencing too many flare-ups at all. I haven't in like a few years now. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So because of that, and since I actually got my bag, my eating I haven't really been affected too much about the type of foods that I eat.
That's great.
Not something that's different than an average person. You know, if you eat too much oil, what's going to happen? You know?
Yeah, I heard like some people, even still with the ostomy bag, they still have to be mindful of what they eat.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. It depends on like if they still
the severity of their Crohn's, I guess. Or
it could be, and it could be their tolerance, things like that. So I don't know. I probably built up a tolerance for certain things, you know.
Do you have an ileostomy or a colostomy?
Ileostomy.
Okay, so it's on the right hand side.
Yeah. So I got my total colon taken out. I got my rectum taken out. So I have like the baby doll's bottom, if y'all know what that
is. I'm aware.
I've got a permanent ostomy bag. So all I have right now is my ileum. It's connected to my ileum.
Okay. You know, we was talking about the difference about the ileostomy and colostomy a while ago, and I was telling them about, cause I have a colostomy. You know, I'm still used to saying that word because I'm trying to get to the comfort level of talking about it because I've done a lot, but I need it because it's me now, part of me.
Right.
I can't get it reversed. I had to get it for a little period of time for 3 months, but now I'm 6 months in the game. But my doctor, I told him that I don't think I want to have it reversed because what I went through, when I tell you my worst day today is no comparison to my days back then. I have very minimum issues. And once you learn what your body can tolerate, it's not like I was before spending 10, 20 hours a week in the bathroom. Now like a 10-minute thing here, whoop, 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 and then plus me have a colostomy. My procedure is more so it's minimum, but my changing of my appliance is kind of like once a day because I have the more of the different type of output. That makes sense.
Right.
So everybody's different. So yeah, I'm glad you said that because it does make a difference.
Yeah, it does. Getting in this bag was literally it was a lifesaver.
Definitely.
Absolute lifesaver. So, but it's good that you have the option though later on that you could reverse that. That's awesome.
Yeah, but I'm not going to. So the reason why when I had my I'm 6 months in the game. I've been 7 months in the game, July 20th. When I had my 30-day post-op appointment, I was going in like, okay, in March, I'm back to business. Yay. I got there. She's Miss Wood. She said, well, we can give you your reversal, but chances are you can go back to where you were, probably a little higher with more frequent flares. I was like, oh my God. I was crying like, then within a matter of 5 minutes, I said, you know what? Thank you. I'm fine.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm fine. I can live with this. But I still was trying to get the course. But now, when I tell you my life has been so different, oh my God. But the reversal, I don't want, I'm not into it right now. I heard the reversal first didn't actually getting this.
Right. I feel you 100%.
I'm good. I'm right. I'm fine where I'm at. I can go as I please, get up as I please, and leave as I please. I'm sorry, Jordan.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, KayyG, that I had my ileum removed, and so I'm kind of like in a halfway in between, and so like that, and for some reason that I'm not suitable to have like a permanent bag. I had like a temporary one, for like a few months and stuff, and so but now I just have like 2 feet of my colon taken out and ileum, so it's kind of like without kind of daily medicine and stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty pretty sick and stuff, pretty, most of the time. But what I'm curious about is opulent perception.
Oh,
That's what I'm
yeah.
curious about.
Yes.
So
Yes. That's
so
my
I'm
baby
saying,
right there.
and so I'm right, and so so for the folks out there, Miss KayyG here is the creator of an amazing brand that everybody should go buy right now.
Yes.
Called Opulent Perception. So tell us about that, and and what you plan to do with that brand.
Absolutely. So Opulent Perception is a brand catered towards high frequency thinkers and positive thought leaders. What I plan on doing is just promoting positivity and a life of fulfillment through fashion. So the tagline for it is to empower your wardrobe, wear your thoughts out loud.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. So think about it. Like you wearing something that says entertain me intellectually, or you're wearing something that says high frequency thinker, and you walk into an event and you see someone else with that on. There's, even without speaking, you guys are going to have a certain connection. It's going to be the energy between that it's kind of like, what's understood doesn't have to be explained in those situations. But I think it's important for people who are positive and who has that high energy to collectively come together to spread that, because it's too much negativity going on. It's too much people that limits their thoughts. And I think that the more we empower each other, the greater that we can spread it to the masses. And so that's what I want to do with my clothing brand. So I really wanted to scale up and really get out there, because I feel like, if it does, or when it does get that big and you start seeing the logo and the icon everywhere, it just spreads it. It spreads, that brand is specific to something. There's no way you're going to be wearing that brand if you don't connect with it. So that's my point with the brand, just to get the positivity.
Love it.
Out there.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So how can people
look fresh at the same time?
Yeah, so
you gotta be fresh.
Right. So how can people find it? Yeah. How can people find it? How can they support you?
Yeah, so I'm on IG, Opulent Perception Co. You can find me there, opulentperception.com. That's where you can see it. Also, you can follow me on say_yes2life. And then I post all the time about it. But yeah, go ahead and follow us. Tag me if you find something that you like. Let me know, like, comment. I'm very open and transparent with my brand. I wanted to grow like a family, the people who do connect with it. I just want us to all just be together and collectively make this brand just spread, because it's for us. It's for us.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Well,
you are good thinking.
Cool.
Like,
right.
Your thoughts out loud. Like, my thoughts is kind of like, why you be quiet? I'm kind of quiet, but I had a lot of thoughts in my head. I didn't out loud. But yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. And you see somebody who got that same, because believe me, I think that a lot of us think a lot the same way. We're human. And we're all just trying to grow. We're all just trying to grow.
How do you spell the brand?
Opulent Perception. OPULENT. Perception. PERCEPTION. And then on IG is Co at the end of that.
Gotcha.
Isn't your information your Instagram name as well, right then under your name, correct? The website and stuff?
Yes. So if you go to my IG, you'll see it tagged under there, Opulent Perception.
That's what I saw that.
Yeah. Like, cool website too.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Awesome.
Great.
So awesome. Well, So anyway, so guys, definitely, support Kayla's and KayyG, support her brand, and support, follow her, all that good stuff. I think, if it's okay with you guys, we can wrap it up. I think it's a really fun conversation.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
Yeah, and so again, we have KayyG joining us. You can follow her at 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 KayyG Legacy. Is that
Yeah,
that's
that's my name on there. My IG name is say yes to life. So say yes to life. You'll find
yes to life. And so and then also so follow her, engage with her today. Follow my co-host CJ Cabrera at Purpuro. Follow Renika Wood at Crohn's and Sexy. Follow me at Crohn's Veteran. Check out our website, www.crohnsveteran.com. Support us on Anchor. Become a member. Check out our YouTube channel. We're everywhere. We appreciate the love, guys. And and thanks for joining us again, KayyG.
Yes. Thanks for having me. Absolutely. So But this one though, just before you guys end the call, this one, everything's recorded. You guys gonna send this out to me so we could, so I can make sure I get it out there as well.
Gotcha.
All right.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah. We definitely. I mean, we appreciate any love and any sharing that you can do on our behalf. So
definitely.
Cool. All right, y'all. I appreciate it. Y'all stay up.
All right.
Welcome.
Good day.
You're welcome. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
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 All right.